You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. In no other better freaking place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
And greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news
so you don't
have to.
That's right. Bringing you our own brand of news right here from inside Shroud and Avatar every Monday through Friday for your enjoyment. And today, of course, is Friday. It is August 5th, 2016 here inside Shroud and Avatar. Spiff, would you like to take over those duties for me, please?
Yeah, we have tons of news for people for today. There's a brand new patch out as of 11:30 this morning, so we had to patch up right before the show.
That is correct. We got all sorts
get all the way to
today.
456, and we've got some personnel changes.
Yes, we've got some personnel changes. We've got some housing changes. We've got all sorts of stuff. So first off, for those of you who may be looking for us and can't find us, we've just moved around the corner. We relocated behind the main bank in the upper market. You can just run through the little alleyway right next door to the bank or just come around the corner. You'll see us there. The place is all lit up. Everybody's hanging out. Of course, we are still in the process of lot selection. And believe it or not, I was amazed to find out last night there are still plenty of available lots out there in all sorts of places, including here in Owlshead.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the prime spots were the ones that were the first to go, and it's one where people are still going to be claiming stuff, and people are going to be doing everything they can to get what they want, and hopefully they have multiple backup plans in case the slot that they had their heart set on.
Absolutely. Now, I'm going to tell the folks real quickly. I was talking to somebody, and somebody had mentioned to me if there was that village lot left in Owlshead last night, and I says, "Wow!" I didn't realize there were any village lots left. Let me go check. And I went to a guard. I looked at them, and lo and behold, loads of village lots, a couple town lots, which we currently reside on, and the actual lots that we found were actually behind us there. Let's just show the folks here because a couple things happened last night. We relocated to these back two lots initially, and then we checked out who our neighbors were. And one of our neighbors was Roystein. And Roystein, a very, very big thank you to you and a big shout out. We approached Roystein and said, "Hey, would you be interested in trading lots so Jack and I could be side by side?" Well, believe it or not, Roystein actually took advantage of the move, and he picked up one of the bigger lots. He upgraded happily because he wanted a bigger lot, and we got the lot we wanted side by side. And so don't be afraid to approach somebody.
Roystein.
That's right. But my story there is just don't be afraid to approach somebody and say, "Hey, do you mind trading? You want to do this?" Negotiating is half the art around here, and
that's right.
That's the fun of it. We have another neighbor across the street. We were going to ask the same thing if Roystein didn't want to go for it, but he went for it, and he got a bigger lot out of the deal as well. So congratulations, Roystein, as well as our friend over at EVL got himself a hold of a lot there.
Yeah, Brickbat managed to take one of the lots that we had, and so the EVL is getting a ton of lots.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking about another lot here, but got to spread it out. You got to spread out the wealth.
Yeah, I got to figure out what to do with tomorrow's morning's placement. I might just end up taking a row house.
That's right, it sucks.
Or may not even place anything.
Now, of course, let's get right on to the things today because today is Friday. I don't know. Let me check and see. Is Avatar's Circle back up? Have we gotten the calendar back? Have they gotten all that figured out? Not yet.
Calendar's
going to be fun today. But we've got loads of other news for you.
What calendar? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Calendar's up.
What?
It's there.
I just clicked.
Yeah.
They should add one into the forums.
Ah, there it goes. Okay, we've got that straightened out. So.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So we're not going to have any problems with that today. Again, we've got some other movement, as it may be. Jack, do you want to tell the folks about the... I don't know how to put that and define it, so I'll just let you take it.
There are 2 people at Portalarium that are moving on. One is Gingerloaf.
Correct. And we wish him
and
the best of luck.
the other one, yes, and he's actually moving on to the partnership that he actually has with Finn Staber and a few other guys, where they have a secondary gaming company that is all about virtual reality,
VR
and
stuff.
they have, and it is all about making music.
Ah, yeah.
So that is one where that is one where Gingerloaf is actually joining the wave full time for that development. And I do know that with the wave, those guys have actually, like Finn was actually up on stage with Skrillex out in Utah like a month and a half ago or 2 months ago. So we wish them the best on that. And then the other person leaving is going to be Richard Matey.
I'm gonna miss
who's actually, if you follow him on Twitter, you know he's been working on a virtual reality platformer, so he's going to be moving over there and working on that full time. So some of the devs are following their passion. We wish them both the best, and we really do appreciate all the hard work that they've put in for Portalarium over the years. Although Richard Matey was 8 months?
He's been here a while.
Something like that.
I know we've been using the R-Matey, but he also uses that here on the boards. R-Matey, that's right.
Yes. R-Matey. Yes.
R.
And then Gingerloaf, it's going to be his last day as well today. So, sad day at Portalarium, but at the same time, it should not hinder the development of the game. And they will have openings available probably right now. So if you were a world designer,
last time we had people leave.
Oh,
we
yeah.
had shift
Last
change.
time,
We got
yeah.
Sorceress Steve, man. I tell you.
Yeah,
And we all know what kind of job he's been doing.
love the work that he's been doing. Yeah.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll get
Welcome,
some
Matt
nice,
King.
fresh young talent with some new eyes on things and eager to make their mark in the gaming and art world. And we wish the other guys luck in their new endeavors. Of course, I'm sure they'll be in touch. Mac Tane, how you doing? Welcome.
Good.
Well, yeah, I know you're here, but I see you showing up on in-game here, joining us. So, yes, that's the latest update from the home office down there on that front.
Yeah.
Of
So
course,
lots of changes, lots of development. We've got lots that we're going to be talking about in the near future.
And then, of course, we've got today's patch notes, which just came out. We want to do the patch notes and get
Oh,
that
yeah,
out
we can
there
definitely
for
do the patch notes real quick. Yes. So if you were one of the people that have purchased the Blood Reliquaries so far... Whoops. I changed tabs.
Whoopsie.
There it is. Yes, the Blood Reliquary bundle items, which include the Blood Fountain, the Blood Rain emote, and the Blood Red Lord British or Dark Star cloaks, are now in-game and available to claim in the bank. That is only the people that have that purchased the reliquaries. So,
that's correct.
So those are super rare items, and eventually we expect to see those items on the add-on store, and I'm hoping sooner than later. And they have also made some serious load time optimizations with this patch.
So hopefully we'll be seeing better.
Maybe it won't take so long to maybe it won't take so long to load into scenes. They fixed the skill tooltip reagent bug. They fixed the ornate hot tub pathing problems and ramp collision. They fixed the bug that temporarily prevented players from using the chat window. It fixed for players sometimes getting stuck in a non-animating state, and fixed flesh flayers not attacking. Oh man, so that makes the shard falls a little bit more dangerous.
Just a little bit tougher.
Damn it.
Then
I didn't think
let's
you'd
see,
work
what
your
else do
way
we
up
have? Yeah. Final task entries in Soultown Fire Quest clear correctly when quest is completed. So it goes from in your journal. It would go from your
task journal to completed journal.
current task to knowledge journal. So that's what it would do.
What a concept.
Reality.
Yay!
What a
They
concept.
need to be able to strike that out so you know
Exactly.
what you've done.
And they added an ability to talk to Stanley and not tell him who set the fire. And they clarified the journal entry when the culprit is discovered to make clear the options to complete the quest. And they fixed transparency on all aeronaut helmet goggles. So now you can see through them. They're no longer so cloudy. The supply cache differential bundle for players who had already claimed supply cache before we increased ingredients to match the double starting rewards, and they added fuels. So if you had a supply cache, they did actually make that a little bit better.
Is it me or anybody else have starting recipes that they can't use? Because
Yeah, I got 3 of them.
I have
that
like
make
the
sense?
salmon that I cannot use.
Does that
Yeah.
make sense
Yep,
that you get recipes you cannot use to begin with? I mean, they're starting recipes. They should be available for starter use. That would just be my opinion. I haven't taken one of those bundles out to test them yet because, first off, we've never had them, so we're used to scrounging for our own and foraging to make our own way in the world, as it may be.
But at the same time, it's those bundles are really only designed to make like 4 or 8 items.
4 of every
So it's
item
not really
in your recipe book is what it's
Yeah,
talking about.
it's
Aren't you supposed to get supplies with that,
Yeah,
too?
that's what we're talking about.
the supply
Never
cache.
mind.
Yeah.
Never
Class.
Class.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Somebody might be a little special.
We all know ya.
That's right. If you're special and you know it, clap your hands.
You can hear Led making the sound of one hand clapping.
Yeah, it's yeah. Led Zeppelin Mac.
It took him a minute to figure that one out, but the laugh did come in there.
That's
Everything
right.
in the
Now-
chat's there.
Yes.
He laughed
Yes.
because he was wondering how you knew.
We have eyes
I
everywhere.
see Briar trying to. There's new news. Briar Vesper back on the scene. There's some new news. He's trying to key up on his cell phone, but he's not getting any
Welcome
voice
back.
activation there. But we know he's back, so you guys out there can look forward to Briar Vesper's Cafe reopening and up here shortly, I'm sure. And Briar is all about service. He's all about the food. He's all about getting you all those buffs. So we're going to hear about Briar, and I'm sure we'll see some of his wacky commercials like we haven't seen in almost a year. So we're looking forward to some new stuff from Briar on that front as well.
Yeah, and just because Briar really does run some of the best taverns in game, so that's something I look forward to.
I tell you, nobody does personal service like Briar Vesper. I tell you what. Here's a guy who came in, made his mark back in the day. Was serving demanded payment from Lord British, man. And it was funny because he must have had 60 people, and all 60 people, I think, offered to pay for Lord British when Briar said, "Hey, man, pay up for your drink."
Yep.
Tight ass. What a tight ass.
That was hilarious that he was doing that.
Hey, man.
And people would end up
That's right.
paying for Lord British, so that way he didn't have to pay up.
But, I mean, he's absolutely right. While he may be the Lord of the Lands, he should not be exempt from
Paying up.
Ooh, donation D. Let the dogs out. Thank you very much for the follow. That's a nice pair of dogs he let out, too. Thank you very much. We enjoy it. You guys have been great out there in this past week. Ever since Final Wipe, people have been coming back. We've been getting followers. We've been getting messages. We've got people coming to us going, hey, you guys gave me a hand when I first came in. Can you tell me about this? Can you give me updates? We're getting all sorts of stuff from all sorts of people. And I tell you, you guys rock. I mean, I just can't believe the amount of folks that, thank you, have just been coming in, asking questions, taking advantage of the fact that Jack and I are here to answer your queries and help you in the right direction here. And, of course, while we're here during the show, we invite you, the audience, to come join us. You can go to nbnn.info. Go to the Discord app right there in the center of the page. Scroll down, put your name in, click on Connect, and come on in and join us. You can tell us about what's going on in your world. Ask a question. Of course, just come chat with whatever topic we may be chatting about right at the moment. Or derail the train with some hot breaking news, whatever it might be. Of course,
I want to personally thank you guys for all your help in helping me.
Now, thank you.
Over the last
You're welcome.
2 years.
Now, Ronnie, of course, came in originally. Ronnie was one of the very first NBNN members, came on board. And she's back with us now. And she came in originally to be a DJ and do some streaming, and now she's going to be one of our affiliates with her own radio station out there. And once we get her all figured out, she's up and running, but she's got couple little kinks. You'll be seeing the announcements and links on the websites forthcoming here. Hopefully we'll get that all cleared up for you over the weekend. But yes,
fun.
Ronnie and her husband Ben, both wonderful members of the community here, came to us and said, hey, we need a little help getting set up. And again, for anybody out there who's having Windows 10 issues and cannot load the game and you found a way around it, let me know. We're looking for a bug fix for Ronnie for one machine. But luckily, we have multiple machines.
It's a problem with AMD processors, and that's a known issue that is actually a Unity bug, and they are working with those guys.
Okay, so it is a Unity issue. One of those other issues.
Yeah, it is Unity with
See?
What's it called? Unity problem with AMD processors.
AMD processors.
Sorry, I was distracted.
Gotcha. Squirrel. Seagull.
Come on! Quit stalling!
Quack, quack.
Wait. Aflac.
Affleck.
I believe that's one in there.
Hey, what do you think of Laz? I love this. What?
What was that?
You used to say, I love this what?
I love this shit. We didn't used to say. We still say it. We say it. We scream it at the top of our lungs. We love this shit. There he is. Briar's got his voice on.
Got to lay off the peyote.
That's right. That peyote, man. It makes for a strange trip sometimes.
Yeah.
You crush it up and stuff it in that pipe like Led Zepp does. That's why he's always got that pipe in his hand over there, I tell you.
So
What's in that pipe?
I don't know.
What's in it?
I don't know. What's in that pipe?
Oh, no.
You want to get high?
Oh, yes. Well, thanks, Ronnie. Is it an hour?
I hope you're in a legal state.
Medical.
I'm in an altered state, but that's another story. Moving right along. How easy it is to get us distracted. All Jack's got to say is squirrel, and that's it. There we go.
Squirrel.
Squirrel.
Now, after that, we do have a new contest out there for the community.
That is right. Now
we do not have a stand-up corner, but we do have.
We've got plenty of.
Let me know when you're ready for
out there for everybody. Yeah. Okay. No problem. Right there. It is up on the screen. Dawn of New Britannia Community Trailer Contest. Wow! You can do that better.
The Dawn of New Britannia Community Trailer Contest is out now. That means that you need to get your eye-popping trailer ideas ready, avatars. This is your chance to show that the Shroud of the Avatar community is both the game of the community that new players will want to experience next. The Dawn of New Britannia community trailer kicks off today. You have from August 4th to August 21st to design a video trailer for all New Britannians to see and admire. Glamorous city districts, creative player-owned towns, luxurious housing, intense combat, majestic outdoor areas, and so much more is available to proudly show off. There's nearly an infinite potential in creating a trailer that makes even the most hardy New Britannian cry enjoy and to want to share the video with others. Below are the details of this contest, including what you can win and when creating an amazing video. Please only respond to this thread with the general questions and interest in the contest. The trailer submission form or thread is where you go to submit a trailer and to comment on submitted trailers. Trailers will be judged by a team at Portalarium on the following merits: keeping to the Shroud of the Avatar world. Only Shroud of the Avatar footage, audio, or your own free non-copyrighted assets. Overall originality and artistic flair. Don't overdo it. Simplicity can work wonders. Diversity of in-game areas presented outside scenes, inside homes, dungeons, etc. Overall flow from opening scenes, building of in-game footage and end scenes. Seamless transitions, consistency, and smooth gameplay throughout. Will it make a fan shed a tear in joy? Brownie points here.
You can make them cry, you get brownie points.
That's right. The grand prize is $1,000 of store credit, a signed T-shirt, the Sword of Midras hardcover book, Shroud of the Avatar Coins of the Obsidian coin, and a special signed congratulations letter from Richard Garriott. Second place is $500 of store credit, Soda Shine shirt, Sword of Midras hardcover book, and Soda Coins of the Obsidian coin. I believe that would be the coin that I have on my desk.
That would be
this one.
The Crown of the Obsidian, COT.
The actual coin would be the real thing, which I have, which very, very few people actually have one of these.
I do. I have one.
Bite me.
Wait. Casey, are you sure? Did you get yours from Relics by Rild, or did you get it from Sir Frank?
Frank the Tank.
Yeah, come on. You gotta ask that. You gotta ask that question.
Frank the Tank is provided
right.
Casey with the same coin that I have. Damn, I cannot challenge him anymore.
I hate you guys.
All other submissions, everyone that submits an eligible and feature-complete trailer will have theirs included in a contest playlist on the official Portalarium YouTube channel for proudly submitting their work. Final entries and winners will be mentioned and possibly shown in the upcoming summer telethon on August 22nd. Keep watching the main website for details on the telethon.
That's right.
So it must be between 1 and 3 minutes, 1920 by 1080 or 3840 by 2160 if everything looks smooth. Assets may only use Soda Graphics music of your own quality for optimal game recording quality. Set all game settings to their max. Scale back game settings if frame rate drops consistently below 30 frames per second. Audio must have at least some music sound effects only at the intro and exit scenes as needed. Voiceovers are not necessary. Also consider how game sound effects levels are with the main music. You can turn them off if you feel they are not needed. Contains a created by message somewhere at the end scene, as well as a Shroud of the Avatar logo, either in the same scene or elsewhere. And then they list a bunch of trailers and examples. Yay!
Yay! Wow! And
that is going to be a cool contest, and I'm looking forward to some people doing some great information.
I've contemplated it, but I don't know. Because I know we can do a lot of stuff, and a lot of the stuff we produce is cheesy. Of course, it's meant to be that way. For those of you who don't get that joke, I'm watching Torque's videos, and I'm loving what he's doing. But man, the guy just. He's a production machine, you know. He's got all those graphics and all that stuff, and it's like, you know.
He's a pro.
Well,
he does that for a living.
What he said.
He's working towards getting himself. He's got a lot of followers in Germany. He's got a very big audience. He's been doing this thing for quite some time, And now he's trying to really grow the audience. He's trying to go, and he's following all the advice out there, and he's got all the right tips. And I can't knock him, but sometimes you got to do what's right for you. NBNN Germany is now doing it in his flavor, which is exactly what I wished for. Is that he doesn't just copy
awesome.
us and do what we're doing. And for anybody else who wants to do what we're doing and wants to do it in their country, feel free to contact us, and we'll get you all hooked up and give you all these little details of what it really takes or what it doesn't take. And for those of you who watch, you get the gist of what we do. You want to have fun with it. You want to inform the people. And Torque came to me and says, hey, news hour, news is only 15 minutes in our country. And he does his news around dinner time when people are doing their evening drive or they're home checking the news. And he's modified the format to do what he wants to do with it. And I applaud him for that. And, of course, he's showcasing all his talents and other things as well. And that's the idea, is to showcase what you can do with it. And, man, can't knock the guy. He's doing a great job.
Absolutely. He's
doing a great job.
His videos are phenomenal and actually rather entertaining, and I wish I knew more German.
And you know what? I kick myself in the ass these days because I lived there for 2 years.
2 years and never picked up any German?
Well, I picked up some of the basics, and it's really odd. No, but it's one of those odd things. I've been a chef for 30-plus years.
Yeah.
And
he picked up Scheiße.
And working in kitchens, we've always had international staff. One of the things that I've had an unusual knack for is understanding and comprehending language. Speaking it, on the other hand, is a different case. When I'm in a kitchen, I comprehend a lot of what's going on in different languages. I grew up in New York, so Spanish was always spoken, so I comprehend quite a bit of Spanish. I don't speak it well. I learned some French as a young man. And I worked in some French kitchens, so I picked up a lot there. But again, it's the comprehension. I understand the spoken language, and I can get what they're saying, but to speak it myself, it just doesn't fly. It doesn't roll off my tongue and just doesn't work. English doesn't work, Yeah.
It's the accent, hon.
So it's one of those things that I can follow along with those conversations. It's great, but I can't converse. And that's what annoys me, is I didn't learn and spend some time doing that. But mock snicks, as they say. But
I can see you're really upset about this.
That's right. Thanks, Hal. Of course, one of the things that people don't realize is that the three most important words in German are the same in English, and they're beer, taxi, and toilet. With those three words, you can get anywhere you want. You can always find a restroom, and you can always find an alcoholic beverage. So you've got it covered in all bases. And right down the toilet it goes. That's right.
Well.
But moving right along, that's right. The video competition is now open for everybody who's interested out there, and we may just take a run at it. I may poke a shot out there. I mean, hey, $1,000 in store credit and all them goodies is
because one of the things that needs to be included in any of those contest videos is lunch with Laz and Jack.
Of course, you got to get a picture of the lot. Got to get a picture of all the in-game stuff. You got
lunch with Laz and Jack has to be there. We need some Gus Ball stuff. We need all kinds of things.
Yeah, we got to get some of the fights. You got to get some Gus Ball. We got to get some Magic Sweeper. I wonder who's got footage of all that. Anybody
are you going to get the PvPs again? What was that we used to do on Fridays?
That was the gridiron. We no longer do that. We now focus primarily on the news, as you know.
The proper PvPness.
While we do go out and attend events, one of the things that we were doing was we had Jade from EVL bringing us updates on Thursdays from their events, and now that we're in Persistence, the ReMC Gridiron is going to ramp back up again. The last couple months release, they had let it slide because there was no sense rebuilding it before Final Wipe again. And now that Final Wipe is here and gone, once the lot selection's over, they will be rebuilding the gridiron in all of its glory and bringing that back to you folks. every Friday night.
That's what my Ben is looking forward to come back
now
to.
that is actually, and that's a funny story while you mention that. That's one of the things that when I first met you guys, funny story, Ronnie and her family were watching the Gridiron when I first came across them, and they had the kids watching in the background, and you can hear them cheering the fighters on when Ronnie was talking. You can hear the kids. It was like family Friday night at the fights in front of the TV.
It was fun.
And the kids were hooting and hollering, and Mom and Dad were cheering on the fighters in the arena, and we had that going on stream. It was really cool stuff. And yes, we're
looking
miss
forward
those
to
days,
it again.
That might be something you can go ahead and bring to your stream. Go ahead and covering events like that and putting them out there for the good folks to check out. But
that's what he's interested in, the man.
Absolutely. There's no one way of doing things. Jack and I just decided that after a while we couldn't get to every event, and with the advent of people starting to come back and join us and wanting to be part of the NBNN family, we're going to have streamers joining us who will be broadcasting during different times and bringing you different things,
events.
And we'll be going ahead
that
and
really
putting those on the
becomes
site.
yes.
That's right. And this is what we've been working for, folks, while you all know it or not. We do keep it pretty loose around here. We like to have fun. We like to keep you guys entertained. And, of course, you just never know what Laz and Jack are going to do next. That's why people keep watching. You never know what they're going to do next.
I think they mostly know what we're going to do next, and it's going to be like something really, really stupid.
It's the Howard Stern bit. Yeah. People who like Howard Stern, listen. The average radio listener listens for 20 minutes a day. Howard Stern fan listens for an hour, 20 minutes a day. Most popular answer given, they want to see what he's going to do next. Well, what about his haters? Oh, you want to know about those numbers? His haters listen for 2 hours and 20 minutes a day. Most popular reason given, they want to see what he's going to do next. And
that's right.
The haters listen twice as long. That was a great statistic, man.
And they keep him in court much longer, too.
Yeah, he never had that. One of my favorite things about Howard, of course, was he didn't give a shit. And when the corporate sponsors were going down the drain, he went out on the airwaves, he got on his show, and he started bartering with all the local independents in downtown and midtown Manhattan. And he had people lined up, man. He had them lined up around the frickin' corner. And then he showed those big boys, forget about that shit. Grassroots movements can work when it's done right and for the right reasons. Don't get me wrong on that. I'm not going political here, but not everything has to be done with inside the box. Think outside the box. Think outside the bun. Think outside the shroud. It's always bigger than that. But anyway, I digress.
And I do need to thank Grumpy Old Gamer.
Grumpy Old Gamer.
I hope
Where
he
is
enjoys. I don't know, but I hope he enjoys his new hat.
Okay.
Hat? What kind of hat?
Well, I had a Grim Reaper mask on Shroud Marketplace, and he is the recipient of that.
Okay.
I hope he enjoys that.
Yes.
And I will be working over the weekend on my store and adding more items out there since we have gone to persistence. So please, everybody, thank you, and we love ya.
Yeah, that's right. We love you guys, man. Love you, man. Love you, man.
Yeah.
Getting my Bud Light. I want to point out to everybody.
Love, but I got warm feelings.
Yeah, I got to point out to everybody that while persistence is here, lot selection is in progress, and the stores are open. There's a lot of questions out there in the marketplace, a lot of folks coming into the marketplace with questions, and I believe that's something we should cover here real quick, Jack. And I think you would be probably best suited to explain the rules of the marketplace on the forums, how that works, what you're allowed to do, what you're not allowed to do, all that good stuff.
So on Shroud Marketplace, you're actually allowed to sell anything that is game related, and that includes services that are going to be like if you had a home decorating services and you wanted to charge people like, say, $25 to decorate their house with their materials, then you could say that. Or you could sit there and say, if I have to provide materials and do all the crafting as well, that's where the price becomes negotiable, and you could do things like that. If you wanted to, if you wanted to play your own town and you wanted to set up rentals, you could do that as well. You can sit there and say, it's like, hey, this is how much money I'm going to charge a month, and then from there it would actually, it ends up becoming a PayPal recurring payment for 1 year. That's the maximum term. Or if you wanted to sit there, if you wanted to play your own town and you said, hey, you know what? I want to sell you access to this lot forever. It's your lot, and that will be whatever dollar figure. You could do that as well. If you had extra basements, extra homes, you could sell those on Shroud Marketplace as well. And so anything that is game related that includes game gold or crafting materials. So if you wanted to sell like 8,000 granite blocks or crowns of the obsidian, you could do that on Shroud Marketplace. Now, the one thing that you will not see there is power leveling. But if you really if you wanted to take that risk, if you wanted to take that risk and list that as a service, and people bought it, and you got caught, that is your account that gets banned, because that is actually against the terms of service. Everything else falls within the terms of service of the game, and so it's something that is actually completely legitimate. Portalarian do not care what you're doing with this. So this doesn't mean that this is the only place that you could sell an item. You could turn around and list your items out on the official forums or another website, and then if it sells there, just remember to update your inventory on Shroud Marketplace, and hey, you know what? No harm, no foul. So this really becomes a means to an end. You either selling or buying your excess items.
Absolutely.
And it's one where
excess items out there going up for sale.
Oh, there are a ton of excess items, and there are some people that are undercutting the market like there's no tomorrow, and I think it's absolutely ridiculous.
Did you want to talk about those homes a little bit longer? I mean,
well,
I see those homes and the price they're selling for, and I'm going, you know what? If I had a little extra liquid cash right now, I would have bought them, because I've got all those things, and a year or two from now, those suckers are going to be expensive.
5 times or more. It's kind of like the Hearth of Britannia cabinets, where you received one if you were a participant at Hobloth, 2, or if you pledged during the Hearth of Britannia Telethon of the Avatar. And it's one where very few people got them. There's only about 300 in the world, and the price has actually fluctuated
215, or was it 229?
Well, a max of $800. So at one point in time, the Hearth of Britannia was $800.
Wow.
Then a few vendors came out, and the price dropped down to around $250, then to $215. But at the same time, since we've gone persistent, I'm expecting that price to increase to $300 within the next 2 weeks.
Got to lay off the payroll.
And then from there, it's going to be $350, $375, $400, and keep on going until it probably reaches that $800 again as people join the game and they're looking for those in-game rares.
That is
so
great.
If you have a Hearth of Britannia cabinet, then hold on to it, because you know what? That is going to be valuable.
That is right.
It's gonna be the bomb. It'll save you, right? Get you lots of gold.
Yep.
Now, moving right along, we getting to be about that time. We got the weekend update here, which means we've got the whole list of events that's coming up this weekend inside Shroud and Avatar. Now, of course, I'm looking at that and I'm going, that looks awful big, but I forgot I haven't filtered it yet.
Well, the Avatar Circle is back up, and our community calendar is provided by our friends over at avatarcircle.com. That is currently administered by Kazan Phoenix Fire, or Wrath Phoenix as he goes by in the forums and in Discord.
Yeah, glad to see that back up after the faux pas yesterday.
So, since it is the weekend calendar, we uncheck the Ethervision Alliance to remove a bunch of media events. But today at noon, 3, 6, 9, and 12, we have two idiots trying to become savants. Radio Free Britannia with a show called Lunch with Laz and Jack.
They'll put anybody on the air these days, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I know. It's like, where is the content control around here?
I'll tell you.
I'm back.
Do they not have any censors?
Somebody broke the faucet.
Yes. And since today is Friday, August 5th, we do have a variety of events. That includes, oh, let's go kill that bunny, to I'm going to kill you. You looked at me funny, to oh my god, I don't want to hurt anything.
That's
so right. If you are interested in some PvE and you want to hurt and you want to go out and kill some bunnies, you can join the Phoenix Republic for their PvE nights. That's going to be contact Kazan Phoenix Fire Morlachis for more information, where they explore a variety of dungeons, control points, and wilderness areas. That's between 7 and 9 tonight. If you're interested in PvP, waiting for the sound effect.
Slacker.
PvP penis.
If you're interested in some PvP, okay, you can always go to the Town of Vengeance and join in an open PvP event, which means just kill everyone that you see, and at the end of an hour, the person with the most kills is declared the victor. That is in the City of Vengeance. It is an open PvP event. If you don't want to harm anything because it goes against your moral creed, and you know what, you don't plan on eating, you don't plan on drinking, you don't plan on doing anything that's fun in life, you can go join Blowin' Bloodgood for Friday Night Astronomy, where you can sit down, lay down, and look at the stars, and you can find extra special items hidden in the sky.
Can we see the sky now? The sky is nice and clear. There's no fuzzy haze anymore. We got rid of that bad graphics effect that they put in.
Well, I'm generally doing other things other than looking at the sky for most of the time.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
He's looking in his lap.
Looking down. Oh. Waiting for it to grow.
Poor Nightshade.
That's
that poor Nightshade and Mandrake.
You just made something exactly. It's like, crow, damn you.
Rude.
Which takes us to Saturday, August 6th. At 7 a.m. on Avatar's Radio, we do have Wolftam and Celine doing their Wake Up New Britannia show. Then at 11 a.m. On Saturday, we do have the Church of the Dark Star with Amber Rain as the High Priestess of Chaos and Kazan Phoenix Fire as the representative of the Church of the Sun, representing virtue. At noon on Saturday, we do have the Welcome Quest for Release 32.
Part 32 Welcome Quest.
Yes. So you can go join, let's see, teleport to Gregor and figure out where they're going to be going to. Well, it depends on what I'm doing. I might be putting a tire on a tractor.
Well, you're supposed to do that today.
I got a text message saying it might be a few hours.
Do we have to go talk in the alley?
Oh.
Well, yeah, I think so.
No.
I like the alley talk. I send the cat in there to sneak and listen.
Oh.
All right, listen.
Yeah,
Okay, we're trying to get the calendar done here. So you're going to do the tractor talk. Save the tractor talk for later, okay?
Yeah.
They don't have to know about
well,
it.
I'm sorry, but it's like it's really annoying that I actually have to drive an hour to go help my brother put a fucking tire on a tractor.
It's family, man. It's family.
We can hear you, guys.
Anyway,
we can hear you.
They don't need to know that.
It's like I'm gonna end up looking like a redneck after this.
You are a redneck.
I'm supposed to be.
Forget about it. Just deal with it. You live in Texas. Come on.
Okay.
All right. Back to this.
Yeah, but I don't.
That's loud.
Someone took my seat. Okay, so back to the news.
Back to the gal.
Sorry for that little intermission. We do have
that was weird.
At 6 o'clock, we do have the Port Phoenix Social Nights, where they have no plan. It is completely unscripted. They're taking lessons from Lunch with Laz and Jack, where they have no idea what the hell they're going to do in life.
Where are they going to go?
That's between 6 and 8. Yes, out in Port Phoenix. So, if you're interested in some PvE, you can join the EVL for their Monster Mash Dungeon Crawl, where they are meeting outside on the overworld map outside of Soul Town, and their EVL Dungeon Master is Carrie Death's partner in crime, Shady Death.
Shady Death.
And I heard rumors that sometimes at those things, Carrie just stands to the side and dances in her bikini.
I thought that's all she did.
And, yeah, but she's got the butterfly wings, so...
Fairy wings. Fairy wings. Get that right.
Fairy wings?
Fairy wings.
Well, if they're butterfly wings, we could talk about Bullet with butterfly wings and whether or not she sings that in her head while she's wearing them.
Oh.
Moving right along, that takes us to Sunday.
Sunday at the Fair Park Coliseum.
We have at 8:30 in the morning the PAX Layer early morning edition for the Aussies and those that are up way too early on a Sunday. Don't forget PAX Layer. PAX Layer is not just a guild, it is not just a town, it is a whole community. In fact, everybody's been kicked out of the PAX Layer guild other than those that are in the PAX Layer town management. That at 11 o'clock. Oh, you did not know that? So what they've done is they have organized into several guilds. We have the Pax et Veritas, the Pax et Fortune something or another. What they're doing is truth, love, and courage, essentially.
Breaking it down, gotcha, yeah.
Yeah. And so they do have their fighting element or Pax Layer defenders kind of things. I don't know what the guilds are called anymore. I forgot. But Winfield filled me in on that the other day. So
I'll get an earful.
You will not see tons of people. Yeah.
I'll hear all about it at the Sunday Hospitaller meeting, I'm sure.
Well, and I was trying to get Winfield in here to actually talk about that for us, so that way I don't mess it up because I didn't take any.
Well, when I speak to him on Sunday, I'll invite him in during the week. You know, he's got some free time on his hands now, and he can tell us all about it and inform the world.
That's right. And then if we move right along and go back to the calendar, we do have the 11 a.m.
Ooh, that's what
Hospitaller New Player Support Weekly Meeting.
That's right.
So if you are interested in becoming a Hospitaller, or if you need in-game support, you can always join the Pax et Veritas TeamSpeak server at 11 a.m. Information is out there, and there is no password.
That is correct.
At 4 o'clock, the EVL Emote Exchange Party.
Now, this is one that
is going to be taking place.
They had told me about. And everybody in the entire universe everybody in the Shroud world is invited out to this one. This is a big one, especially for those of you folks with low-level pledges. Don't get a whole bunch of them, or you just want to be out there teaching and trading with folks. Go out and check this one out. This is going to be a pretty cool event where you can learn all the emotes out there. Of course, I expect that there's going to be people down there charging for them for all the newcomers coming in. It's like...
Well, we know that's going to eventually happen.
It's like the pool passes for the pool on the 6th floor of the 5-story building. I've got them, and I'll sell them to you cheap.
That's right. Then after that, we do have the BMC Gridirons beginning at... The registration begins between 5 and 5:30, and the Gladiators Gridiron Battles begin promptly at 5:30. And we mentioned that earlier, and we look forward to the Gridiron taking place again.
That's correct.
Yes. And then after that, we have the Paxler evening edition of their weekly meeting. Don't forget, if you are interested in some of the things going on in Novia, please join that TeamSpeak meeting and listen in. And if you want to, you can go join Paxler. But at 8 o'clock, we have the
biggest event
very
of the
popular, Fishing with Winfield. Yay! Where they find a spot somewhere in Novia and they go fishing.
That's
fishing,
right.
fishing.
Fish.
Fish.
I was going to say, nobody gets it in this room.
Fish.
And of course, that is the end of the calendar and the weekend events going on here in
That was
Shroud
weird.
of the Avatar. That's always weird, but that's beside the point.
Yes. Yes,
and
that
brings
is
us to about the time of the day where we gotta say
Avatar.
Shroud of the Avatar.
And don't forget the NBNN bounty board.
That's
if
right.
you are looking for 5 crowns of the obsidian, you do need to go hunt down and kill. I forgot the guy's name. It's no longer on the newspaper. You need to go find Repsej Sanils and kill him. He does have a PvP tag on most of the time. And claim his body part. And after that, bring Laz or myself, and we do have the box set up with that in there, so it is hidden and outside somewhere. Yay! So bring that to us, and you will get that body part. And if you can sucker Lazarus into a PvP instance, or if you can sucker him into dueling you, and you can claim a body part of his, that is worth 5,000 gold.
It's gonna take work, folks. It's not an easy target.
Not. And make sure that is Lazarus Long. It is not just Lazarus.
That's right. 2 different people.
So,
altogether.
2 different people. It's just like when Lazarus Long tried to marry some dude by the name of Jack Frost at the Hobloth.
Oh.
Different people.
Got married, right?
Jackson, well,
which one got married? Which one got married?
I don't know who married him. Yeah, so because that dude was wearing like this black mustache, I have no idea who married Lazarus.
That was Jack.
I don't know who that was.
We do. But we do need to talk about our sponsors and thank our sponsors because it is that time of the day again. We do have to thank our newest sponsor, which is the BMC Guild. Thank you very much.
Thank you for the Britannian Mining Company, host of course, the BMC Gridiron, held on every Friday night out in Black Rock Cove. Of course, that's going to be coming back as soon as they get it all set up, so stay tuned and we'll keep you updated on that. Our good friends over at sodacrafting.wiki, the first fully searchable crafting database for Shroud of the Avatar. If you need to find something, you can search for it by name. If you want to search for plate armor, you can search by plate. But remember, you will also get a dinner plate with that, a copper plate or whatever it is that you can craft out there.
Yes.
So be careful with that search. It's pretty potent. Our good friend Ben over at Relics by Rild, relicsbyrild.com, for all your Shrouded Avatar needs. You can get all your licensed Shrouded Avatar swag like t-shirts, hats, patches, coffee mugs, pint glasses, shot glasses, coins, comic books, and more. Check out relicsbyrild.com for all that good stuff and use the promo code NBNN and get 10% off relicsbyrild.com. Want to tell the folks about the other two places there?
Yes, we also have, what did we do, Soda Map?
You got to do Soda Map, Soda Craft, Soda Taming.
Yes.
I'm doing something else.
So don't forget sodamap.com. If you're ever lost on the overworld map and you need to find a destination, you can always search for it, put in your location. Then from there, according to Lord British, Soda Map is truth. It really is the best place to go find where everything is located. Other sponsors that we have to thank are going to be sodataming.com and sodacraft.com, where they have put in the hard work and put all those recipes out there, as well as done a lot of everything. So Soda Taming and SodaCraft.com.
That's right. And of course, last but not least,
last but not least, we spoke with them about him earlier, is Shroud Marketplace. Shroud Marketplace is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. That includes services like Scrotum's music service, where $1 gets you Scrota following you around for an hour, playing your choice of music.
$1 Scrota make you holler.
Yes. And
Played that a long time.
He may or may not provide a happy ending, but there's no happy ending on promo.
That's right.
That's right. If you are also interested in a in-game wedding and you need to you want to have an island wedding or an underground wedding, and I forgot what the other template is.
You want an island wedding, you want a sunset wedding,
Yes.
you want a sunset wedding, you want a graveyard wedding, you want a bloodletting wedding.
15 wedding, anything
Come
wedding.
see Laz.
Yes, just contact Weddings and More by Laz, and he will hook you up. He's got all the tuxes. He's got the wedding dresses. He's got the island.
You got private islands.
3 different towns.
You
Yeah.
name it, we got the setting. We can get you taken care of.
Yes.
And not just weddings. We do bat mitzvahs, birthdays, and more. Weddings and more.
That's right.
by
That's
Lazarus.
right. More weddings and more. So if you want an in-game event and you need a custom destination, Laz can hook you up with that.
That's right.
Leather and chains extra.
That's right.
That is right.
There's a
And don't forget-
rental and deposit.
Whistles.
And they better come back clean, otherwise the cleanup fee is exorbitant.
Take out the insurance. Take out the insurance.
Take out the
That's all we
insurance.
suggest.
That's right.
Yes. Don't forget, if you register as a vendor and you put an item up for sale, your account will be upgraded. It's just a matter of clicking on vendor registration, selecting that free package, and then from there.
That's
like
right.
6
Shroud
months.
Marketplace is offering free
Yes.
upgrades. How long has that taken place? Do we know that?
Well, that is going to be lasting until the end of this month, I believe.
To the end of this month. So take advantage of that now, folks.
Yes.
Free upgrades to your
And
account.
Don't wait, because you know what? More than likely, someone's going to forget about it.
Hey, check
And
it
forget
out.
reminding
Marquee
people.
Dragon. Marquee Dragon.
Hello,
is
Marquee
to,
Dragon.
Join us today. Let's say hello to Marquee.
Yes, so that is shroudmarketplace.com. Don't forget, you can go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. Then we don't have to dance today because Scrod is not here. We do have to
Doesn't
thank
matter.
everybody that has shown up. Thank you for everybody that has participated in our show. Don't forget, join us in Discord. Go to nbnn.info. Click on the connect button. Then type in the name that you want us to refer to you by and join us in Discord, because we're so lazy we mostly hang out in the green room instead of
Never
hanging out
move to
live
the
on air.
live on air room. That's right.
Exactly. We spend more time in other channels for private talks, but
That's right. Now we're running tight on time, so you got to wrap up that closing. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
We're going to let Jack take us on out of here. We love you guys.
Yes, thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. Thank you for participating. We couldn't do this show without you guys, and we do it for you. So thank you from the bottoms of our hearts. And don't forget to sign up for the video contest.
That's right. Check out the video contest. Check out Shroud Marketplace. Of course, Shroud Map. All of our sponsors out there is... Marky Dragon's streaming us on his show, watching with him. Thank you, Marky.
Thank you.
We're well aware of you, and welcome to Shroud the Avatar. We've been watching you as well, and checking up your travels. I'm glad to see you, the Shroud the Avatar schedule, hot and heavy out there on your stream list. And we're looking forward to all sorts of great adventures out there by Marquis Dragon. Go check out his stream. He does a great stream, walkthroughs, helpful information.
That is
all that great stuff.
Twitch.tv/Marquis Dragon.
That's correct. But meanwhile, we've got to get out of here. We're running late on time for today's show. We got to thank you guys. We got to thank everybody out there on the radio. We got to thank you guys watching and repeats and replays. And, of course, our newest affiliate, Torque, over in NBNN, Germany. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Stay tuned to NBNN for more news, sports, entertainment, crazy, wild happenings, and the latest updates happening here inside Shroud of the Avatar. Have a great weekend. We'll be back with you guys on Monday, bringing you the weekend wrap-up and all the great events that happened over the weekend. Thanks for watching. We'll see you then.
You forgot to say, I'm Laz.
I'm Laz.
Yeah. I'm Jack.
This case cupcakes.
I'm Scrotum.
And we are NBNN. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see y'all on Monday. I love this shit.
I can't believe you flustered the ending again.
Hey, well, it's Friday.
My name's Led Zeppelin.
It's Friday. We gotta get
one of these days.
done.
We might actually write things down. Yeah. You ready to get out of here?
Yep, we're out.